Hey AWS family, this is May Economic Update. The beginning of April was a very volatile month. There was a lot of panic and we didn't do much. That turned out to be the right call. On April 2nd, which the president called Liberation Day, the market dropped significantly. Since then, the S&P is up 4%, the Dow is up, it's about even, and the NASDAQ is up 8%. We had made a lot of moves ahead of time to start preparing for this. Usually you should not make lots of changes in times of panic.
To reiterate that point, there's a couple of quotes from an article that came out just during that first week in April that I really liked. This one says, trying to time the market is a lot like trying to jump off a moving train and then leap back on at the perfect moment. It's both exhausting and dangerous, and it's rarely effective. Also, you don't just have to know exactly when to get out, but you have to know when to get back in. So this quote kind of addresses that. Missing the top performing days while trying to avoid losses can devastate what might have been long-term growth. If you missed just the 10 best market days in the last 20 years, your overall returns are cut in half. So that's why we didn't do much, and it's why we advised all of our clients to just kind of hold tight for a while. So we're entering that time of the calendar where they say it's sell in May and go away. We're not quite doing that, but you will see that we're probably not going to be making a lot of moves for the next little while. The market right now seems to be more macro focused. It's not really sector focused. It's looking at things like the tariffs, the tax cut extensions, and the Fed rates. And all of those are up in the air. We're trying to figure out, what's going to happen with those. And I think until we get some answers, we're not going to have a lot of clarity. So we are wrapping up our class, our retirement class in Wake Forest right now. Just to put on your radar, we are going to have a cybersecurity lunch and learn coming up in June. So look for invitations for that. And as always, if you need something from us, if you have some questions for us, feel free to reach out. Thanks.